What's up, friends, foes, subbies? Yeah, I'm back with a quick one. Anyhow, I woke up this morning and I just happened to be scrolling through Facebook and I saw a post about me, right? The typical making fun of me, falling on hard times, living with my mom, talking about how I'm a terrible mom and how Brianna is a great example, right? So they show video of me in a mirror while I'm live talking about Brianna. See, here's the thing. I'm alive, but I'm with my son. He's with me. If he's not at school, if he's not with my aunt, he's with me. So should I not go online? Should I not talk about what I want to talk about on my channel because I have a child? It makes no sense. At least I don't fly out every other week while my son has to go to school and leave him with predators, just so I could have fun with some dude I just met, right? But I'm a terrible mom. Okay, let's get past that. So, speaking of this wonderful mom that just started dating this guy that she met back in January, moved him into her crib. She claims he has his own crib, but most of the time, 99.9% of the time, he's at her house in her basement that she doesn't own, right? And you guys find no fault in that. You find no fault in her constantly leaving her children while it's a school week to go frolic behind somebody that has work to do. Because, at the time he was going to all of his events, Brianna would follow behind him just so she could be in the same room like a groupie that wants attention as him because he's the celebrity. She's just a social media star. I would have never come across if it wasn't for Shade Room. See, what people don't realize is not everybody goes on Facebook. So I didn't know who Brianna was. And Brianna's following on other social media platforms are due to the Facebook platform. So I really don't get it. And you guys talk about her numbers. For her to have 3.2 million followers, she doesn't get that same engagement. So for anybody to speak about my engagement, you sound dumb. Because the math, it's not mathing when it comes to her. She has way more people that follow her, but she doesn't even get half that much or a quarter of shit. She doesn't get that much engagement on her stuff. So, and it's clear that whatever she's going through right now, she is pumping her t-shirts that say all eyes on Bree. She's pumping her face product that she really has no connection to. It's literally, let me go to Alibaba, find a product to slap my freaking label on and sell it to the people and not even use it myself. Because the other day, y'all gonna say I'm petty, but hold up. The other day I came across this right here. Okay. So I know we're all human. We break out. But I could have sworn Miss Brianna, or Beyonce as the Flea Hive likes to call her. It's really creepy to see so many older women be a fan of somebody that they follow on Facebook. It's really creepy. But anyhow, I could remember Brianna promoting her product and stating that if you have any sort of a pimple or anything on your face, just use my product, put it on overnight, and it will disappear. I guess she didn't take her own advice by using her own product, because this right here, I'm gonna just leave that there. Again, you can say that I'm petty, but the thing about it is I talk on my channel about what I want to talk about. I chose to talk about Brianna and her relationship with LaTruth mainly because she lied about being a domestic violence survivor. Okay, that triggers the shit out of people that actually experienced it. So how can you guys be mad that I'm going this hard? That part I don't get. But anyhow, I'm gonna be the petty person that you guys claim that I am and show you that photo of her breakout, because she's selling a product where she claims actually gets rid of those things overnight. So if you had a big event to go to, why wouldn't you use your product, sis? Anyhow, I wanted to go on Facebook to show you guys something, but before I do, I came across a comment basically stating that Jonelle unfollowed Brianna and removed all of their content. So I'm thinking again, oh, this is the same bullshit they pulled last time. Because if you notice, not a lot of people have been really checking for them. Yes, of course, we got our girls that still talk about them, like who I truly appreciate and I love watching. I definitely, when I tell you, Ashley D, I really appreciate that you do the videos that you do, because they're very long and detailed and it feels like you're talking to a girlfriend. And Kathy Chats, girl, your video that you posted last night, I watched it this morning. I'm so happy you posted that. You guys, please, I'm going to show you a little bit of it. Kathy Chats pointed out that Team Flea is saying that LaTruth never had cancer, right? And if anything, Brianna is implicated in the lie. If he lied, she lied, right? So I really don't understand why they're going so hard to say that he did never have cancer. And having the gene is very serious, you guys. It really is. People get tested for that, and it costs a lot of money to get tested for it. And if you have the gene, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have cancer. So to just be playing around with that is kind of effed up. But I will say, I was reading through Kathy Chat's comment section, and there were multiple people that said there is a video where they're in the hospital and the doctor actually stated that LaTruth had cancer. So you guys, I think I'm going to go on a search for this video just so that I could hear with my own ears that the doctor said that. Because come on now, for somebody that claims that they're at peace and they're not revengeful against their ex because they're such great people. I'll go to that post in a second, because when I seen that, I started to laugh. Brianna, the same person that says that you don't seek revenge on your ex, you're good. You put out revenge porn photo. You put out a photo that made it to the internet via your fake sister and your group of fleas. So yeah, fucking hypocrite, liar. She openly lies. You guys buy it for whatever reason. I don't know. Starstruck over a Facebook star is so fucking weird to me. She would have never been who she was if she didn't marry into this fame. And that's one thing y'all need to get through your heads. You guys keep saying, oh, it was Facebook Watch or Facebook something that blew her up. That's fucking bullshit. And y'all know it. Okay, so real quick, once we start seeing Brianna promoting her beauty supply bullshit, her twerking, her just going on all these events that she's literally not even booked for or invited to, her publicist or whoever works for her is the one that's getting her these walkthroughs for publicity. But who's going to want to really work with somebody like Brianna? I mean, I seen on the post that was speaking of me, they said something about you cannot compare where you can't compete or some shit like that. And I thought to myself, that is so funny, because I don't ever compete with anyone. That's one thing I don't do. And I will never do. I will never compete. The thing about me is I may not have the money Brianna has. I may not be as young as Brianna. And I may not have children that are not disabled, like, the one you guys like to slick disrespect on the sly. Yes, I catch it. I've seen it. I have screenshots. Okay? Maybe my life isn't as outwardly great, but I'm happy, truly happy, and I don't have to announce it every freaking couple of hours on how happy and how great my life is. I don't do that because I'm actually happy and I'm living in it, right? Yes, I go through a lot. I go through depression like a lot of people do. But what I do is when I come on social media, I'm open with you guys about my life. So please respect that. You guys would have never known my living situation if I hadn't told you. And the reason why I told you is because I keep shit real and I'm not ashamed of my life or the things that I've experienced, because guess what? I'm going to have a story to tell, and you guys are not going to have to hear my story. You will see it. The difference between me and Brianna is I actually have talent. Okay? So it's not all about the looks. Y'all be talking about how I'm not even cute and she's so much more beautiful and she's so much better and her body's that could be all true to you guys. Okay? But honestly, when you're an ugly individual who is a liar, a pathological liar, your beauty, to me, does not exist on the outside. Like, it just doesn't. It cancels out outward beauty. Your personality and all that. Like, I'm trying to be more positive, in a sense to where I'm not like speaking on people's looks. Like, if I find somebody's not attractive, I'll just say that. I don't have to like go deep into why. But I never thought that Jonelle was attractive. Like, maybe it's because I viewed him as a leech. Maybe it's because of him hopping into a relationship with somebody that is going through a public divorce and the way he seems to be, I don't know, using her, right? It could be so many things. But I will tell you this. Regardless if you are attractive on the outside, your inner beauty is what shines. You can see somebody that is not attractive physically, but once you get to know them and you see that they're a good person, they could be the finest mother effer you ever come across. I could tell you that much. But this was just a post that I saw and I was like, oh yeah, Amora Beauty popping up. Okay. Twerking, popping up, all this stuff. Okay. But we don't really see Jonelle much. I guess he was away. I don't know. After they came back from their vacation, it's just been silent. But let me go to this. So I saw this post and it says, Morris Chestnut. So glad they invited me out to Indie Night. I love it here. It feels so good to be in a room with people who I can learn from and network with. Everyone said they love Just Being Brianna. God is so good. Now, let's be real here. Her Just Being Brianna show sucked ass. If I were a fan of her, I'd be honest. It was poorly filmed. Number one, it looked like it could have been a YouTube vlog. She said she paid $30,000 for it. The acting was terrible. Are these people really your friends? And I just came across something from a lovely supporter of mine who just told me that the producer that she had on one of her last episodes is actually a comedian. So these are paid actors. I don't even know if they got paid, if they're just doing her a solid. But come on, Brianna, your show sucked ass and you know it. It was very inconsistent. You would post on a Wednesday, then the next week it would be posted on a Thursday, then the next week it'll be on a Friday, then the next week you'd post it on a Tuesday and then a Thursday, like back to back. It just, there was no rhyme to it. And the funniest part is when I saw Brianna posted, oh my God, you guys, I've just been greenlit for a season 2. You guys, if you don't know what greenlit means, oh my God, greenlit is literally a term that real shows have. Like, if we're watching a show like the Jamie Foxx show, Family Matters, or whatever, we watch the first season, they'll get greenlit to do a second one based off of how good the numbers were and how great the show was. And Brianna is saying, oh my God, I've just been greenlit for season 2. How are you going to get greenlit for something you funded? Please cut the crap. And then I love how her people call her out. There was a post that she basically made where she said, it might not be on this page. Let me go look. A woman found peace instead of revenge can never be bothered. But you are bothered, Brianna, because you're constantly talking about the truth no matter what. And if I were dating you, I would be irritated as hell having to deal with this shit on a daily. We see this stuff on Facebook. So if you're doing this on live, what do you do behind the scenes when you're just chilling with John L? And by the way, he does look better with his hair short. So if anything, he's not an ugly dude. I just don't find him attractive based on his behavior. And the thirst for attention and fame turns me off. It just ill. And just talking about manifesting your next role. How about you actually go... this is the part I don't get. What's with this soft girl era? What's up with this manifestation shit? I'm literally sick of it. I'm sick of hearing manifestation. I get it. Manifestation is real. It is so freaking real. I've manifested a lot of things in life before, and I can attest to it. But it's lazy to just manifest without working for whatever you're manifesting. Janelle, you're literally just behind Brianna and going on vacations with her. You're not going on auditions. You're not doing all of that. And it's obvious that you're not, because you're constantly with her. How can you have time to do this? Anyhow, that's just my personal thoughts and opinions. Brianna is definitely going to be a detriment to his career. If not, she's already has been. Because his name is now connected to her. And eventually the truth will come out. Brianna, you lied about domestic violence to get where you're at today. And trust and believe, there are celebrities that see through your bullshit and they see what's going on, because celebrities have actually watched our videos and reposted them. Little do you know. Yes, when those videos pop up, Brianna's desperate for attention. It's a pattern with her. It's obvious. And just to add on to this pattern, after seeing that Janelle no longer follows Brianna, what comes? The God posts. It's a pattern. You guys can say that I'm reaching, but everything that she posts after having issues in her relationship always have to do with God. I see God. It's crazy how the presence of God can completely change your mood, right? The deepest level of worship is praising God through the pain, thanking God through the trials. Okay. I'm surprised this doesn't say God in it. I work hard because I can't F up. I don't have anyone to fall back on, and I am the backup. Here goes another one. And these are back to back, you guys. Literally back to back. You can check for yourself. So she's going through something this early morning. You don't lose real friends, real opportunities, or genuine relationships when you start standing up for yourself and setting clear boundaries. You lose abusers, manipulators, narcissists, attention seekers, and mental health destroying leeches. I wonder who this is about, because all of a sudden you two aren't following each other, and he made a cryptic post yesterday about the one and only God. So when I seen his post yesterday about God, I said something must be happening. Maybe he's going through something, because he had posted a photo of him when he played the Jizza on Wu-Tang, and I'm like, maybe he's like, damn, I really need to get back on my shit, yo. I'm fucking losing it. Nobody knows I'm Jizza anymore, yo. Let me remind them. And then after that Jizza post, he posted about God. Okay.
Trauma.
Oh my goodness. Y'all. Let me just click on this one because it's about trauma.
Trauma makes you tolerate a lot of shit you don't deserve. Because you don't want to lose people. But healing makes you realize some people don't deserve to be in your life. No matter how much you love them. Trauma makes you tolerate.
All right. So they're not following each other. But okay. The fact that she's posting all these posts kind of lead me to believe that maybe this separation between her and Janelle is not bullshit. Because they actually have gone through this so many times. It's actually sick. And it's toxic as hell. For you guys to just only know each other for 6 months and have gone through splits, at least from what I can count off my hand, a little less than 10 times, or maybe 10. I don't know. Y'all, I gotta check my archives, y'all. But they've had so many issues within a 6-month period, and that is not normal. Anyhow, they're not following one another, and I don't see any posts with Janelle on her page. So she probably took off Janelle after he took her down. What happened with this Country Wayne shit, y'all? She just completely don't even talk about that no more. She did terrible on those two. Here's the post. He's going through it. 19 hours ago. And 10 hours ago, he posts, "Have mercy on me, O God, according to your unfailing love, according to your great compassion. Blot out my transgressions, wash away all of my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I know my transgressions, and my sin is always before me." Just reading that made me think Janelle's going through something, because what a lot of people do when they're going through stuff is run to God. I mean, it's really sad that a lot of us do this, but we should be calling out to our higher power, whoever we believe, right, is God, at all times, and just thank God for having another day. Thank God for the fresh air. Well, I'm thankful for it now after all that was happening in New York and whatnot. Could barely even see outside. But y'all, I just don't understand how two people can just be so toxic like that, don't even really know each other. Y'all done broke up so many times. It's like, is this a prank? Are y'all trying to prank us? Come on now. I went on his Facebook and I noticed he took down the live, his first live that he did, which generates a lot of money. For him to take that down speaks volumes. The first live he did was the one where Brianna kissed him. Now, if this is just a prank, they're doing too much. They're really doing too much. I guess it's because not too many people are talking about them and they just want that attention again, just so that they could make fun of people for being obsessed, like they make fun of me by scrolling through. I swear to you, they were like, "I'm obsessed with Brianna. My life is about Brianna." No, it's not. If you guys check my last video I did, it was about Grams Youngin and Avery breaking up. And trust me, I didn't go in as much as I wanted to. You guys that have just, found out about this story probably found no interest in it because you don't know how deep it was. But when I go live, I will brief you on it. This was a couple that I was talking about a little, probably even more so about than I do about Brianna. I talked about this couple a lot. And I went through the same shit. They said that I was obsessed and this and this and that. But then eventually I was done with it. So I don't see why you guys really feel like I dedicated my entire channel to Brianna. I just scroll through my shit. You'll see. I do this with every couple that I talk about, or every narc situation, like, I will focus on it until I'm done. If you scroll down, I have so many videos about Tasha K. Then after that, it's a whole bunch of videos about Nature Boy. It's like my season to talk about it. And once the season is over, who knows if Brianna is going to be greenlit over here on my channel. I don't even think she's going to be greenlit, especially after Jonelle is no longer in the picture, because what is Brianna going to have? What is she going to have? She don't got the truth no more. And if she don't have Jonelle, we know she's not going to bring a new person, and she doesn't have her bestie, Ayana, anymore, who I heard was offered $40,000 to tell her story. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. But anyhow, what is going to be interesting about Brianna? Oh, is she going to play mommy now? Is she going to start doing vlogs with her kids? Y'all really, 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 really make me laugh. I'm talking about her fans who just view her as this wonderful, perfect mama. Okay, y'all. So this is Chatty Kathy's page. She did a video yesterday, and I'm so happy that she pointed this out, because I had no clue that they're still saying that LaTruth had no cancer. But I'm going to just play a little snippet. You guys go watch the video for yourselves. Chatty Kathy, shout out to you, girl.
But I'm just saying, it is something that plagues our communities. It's really running rampant in the black communities now and with men. And it's really nothing to joke about. Just like domestic violence is nothing to joke about. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say that he faked it. Do you know how fraudulent it is to go into a platform, especially if you have a large following, and make the statement that they have it and ask for anything? And let's just say his wife, someone sent her a flower. Don't you know, just that flower alone, you have committed fraud, because you went along with this particular situation. So while they're pointing the finger at him and saying, oh my goodness, he's horrible, he faked cancer, guess what? It's also implicating his wife that also went along with it. Even if someone gave her $1 or sent her a card, anything of some sort of value, she now too is a part of that. And I don't think, you know, if you're a fan of somebody and want to see them do good, the last thing you want to get them involved in and wrapped up in is a fraud case, because that's what all of this is pointing to, a fraud case. Please familiarize yourself with 18.
Real quick, shout out to her for pointing that out, you guys. If you're implicated in a crime and you really didn't do as much as the main culprit of the crime, you're still going to do the same time. Unless you're a snitch and you cut a deal. But she's implicated. If they're saying that he didn't have it, why are you guys not mad at her? That part I just don't get.
U.S. Code 1341 or 18 Code Chapter 47. You don't have to take my word. Research it for yourself. But trust me, I know. And I'll just leave it at that. Fuck around and find out. But, hey, so listen to this video, because this is a woman praying for her husband. And, I don't know, seems genuine to me.
When I reached out, when I first told y'all about my husband having cancer, my husband had wanted it to stay a secret. He didn't want nobody to know. But I knew that coming to my platform, it just... all I said was one thing. All I said was one thing. I said, God, I need some prayer warriors. And when I tell y'all it's strength in numbers, it's strength in numbers.
It's the dramatics for me. Yeah. Get those prayer warriors. That right there. I swear, Chatty, the fact that you pointed out the warriors was funny to me because I had found your video months ago. You had posted this and I shared it on one of my lives. And I was like, why is she saying warriors like that? But anyhow, what her supporters are going to say is, LaTruth made her say this. LaTruth made her come on camera and do this. So, does that make it right? That she played with your heartstrings? Did he hold the GUN to her head and tell her, go sit in your car while I'm having surgery and cry and fake and tell the people that you're the one that decided to tell the masses and it wasn't on me? Let me let you guys know this. I have a live where Brianna played a recording of herself, a secret recording. LaTruth had no idea was being recorded. Brianna went live one day on Facebook with a black screen. And Brianna said to him, I'm the one that told everybody you had cancer. So the fact that they're spinning this narrative that he didn't have it is really weird to me because Brianna, you said it on that recording that you were trying to use against him. The same recording you decided to delete the Facebook of, the same night that you posted it, you deleted it. And I think the reason you deleted that live was because you played too much of that audio and there was stuff implicating that you were not an abuse victim because you stated out of your own mouth, and this is why they hate me so much. Because I pointed out that Brianna stated that he wasn't an abuser. Brianna said it out of her own mouth. LaTruth said, you got everybody thinking I'm an abuser. She's like, I never said you were an abuser. You're not an abuser. Brianna said that. And if you don't believe me, I guess I'm going to have to find the video to play it for you guys. I don't know how many fucking times I got to do it for her people to get it. Y'all never question her on the things that she does, but you question us that point out the lies. Make it make sense. But anyways, y'all want to see the rest of this video? Please go check out Chatty Cathy's page. Before I get into LaTruth, because I want to get into LaTruth for a second, I just want to point this out again. We already went through it. I read it. First thing you see is Morris Chestnut, right? When I saw this, I said, is Brianna trying to say that Morris Chestnut had her at this event? Like, are you insinuating that? Because Brianna tends to insinuate things. Like when she went to New York, she stated, oh, I'm in New York. I can't believe I'm here during Fashion Week. This is going to be amazing. And then she went on to state that she was part of Fashion Week. So it's like confusing because it's like on one post, you're saying you're excited just to be here for Fashion Week. But then the next post, you're saying that you literally were booked for Fashion Week. Never showed anybody anything. You didn't even take a photo in the outfit that you walked down the runway with. But nobody questions that, right? Brianna is one of those fake it till you make it type of people. She's one of those people that uses names to build herself up. That's what I believe. The same thing that they accuse LaTruth of doing, they don't call out when Brianna does it herself. So anyway, this post, she says, Morris Chestnut, so glad they invited me out to indie night, right? But on her other page, because you guys know she has 2 pages, and she has 2 different personalities for each page. One, she's extremely ratchet, twerks all the time, and cusses, and tells all her tea. This one is for the masses, you know, the real moms out there that think that she's a good person, and the battered women that followed her because of this situation. This is for that. Let's go to the other page. The other page says, so glad they invited me out to Indie Night Film Festival. I love it here. It feels so good to be in the room with people who I can learn from and network with. And she even tags the Indie page for inviting her out to attend her first Indie Fest, right? Why didn't she tag that same? Matter of fact, I could be wrong. Let me go look and see if she tagged that group. Because she thanked them on here. She thanked them in private. Again, I do not want to be giving you guys the wrong information, because a lot of people do that. And I cannot stand to see a YouTuber give false information. It literally gets on my nerves. Like, I just want to call them out sometimes, but people say I'm a hater. And again, this is not the same energy. Where's the Morris chestnut? Where is it? Oh, I get it. On this secret page, you're giving a shout out to the indie group here, but you don't give it on your main page because you were trying to front like Morris Chestnut had you at his event. Is that what it is? I guess she didn't tag the indie event here. I was not wrong. You guys, I'm so fucking sick of manipulators, frauds, fakes. So much so that I like to speak on it and I like to point shit out. Why didn't she tag the indie group that invited her on her main page? Why? Because she wanted people to believe Morris Chestnut had her at this event. That's why. Y'all, if y'all can't see through a bullshitter, I feel sorry for you. Because going through life, being around people like this, it's not a good thing. It's not a good feeling to be frauded and lied to. And then it makes you just as fake when you realize that a person is fake and you're just like going with it. Like, no, we are too grown for this bullshit. So, me, as I'm doing this, I'm actually looking through. Like, I have not been on Brianna's page or Jonelle's page in a while. I haven't been checking for them. And honestly, I've been at peace. I've been getting myself together after realizing how toxic, talking about this is, coming across a lot of toxic people that view my channel that have, ended up doing weird shit. Like, I kid you not, it'd be the weirdest shit. People be in my DMs talking about how much they love me, I'm this and I'm that, and then next minute they become my enemies. Like, I had this one lady, hold on one sec. I had this one lady that used to message me every day, and we used to talk every day. I'm like, oh yeah, she's so cool. And she used to support all of my videos, and she kind of seemed like she was triangulating between me and other people that made videos. I didn't even catch that. Other people would tell me, hey, she's under so-and-so's comment section saying stuff like this, and it seems like she's trying to pin you guys against each other. And I noticed that, but I didn't really think anything of it because I was like, no, she's a good person. I swear to you guys, this shit really happened. So I'm like, no, she's a good person. I don't think she's triangulating. I don't think she's trying to do that. Maybe you guys misunderstood her comment, stuff like that. Turns out that person turned out to be a snake. And I say to myself, like, how the F am I coming across just viewers? And I'm not going to say supporters. Certain viewers that make me think that they are supporters, and they message me daily talking about, oh, I'm Amir's auntie and all this stuff. And then they turn. Why? Over the weirdest shit. Maybe because I didn't see their DM. Maybe because I didn't see their comment while I was live. Some people will literally turn on you because you didn't acknowledge them, and they don't even realize that maybe you didn't see the messages. Maybe you didn't see the comment while the live chat was going, because I was too busy in the background looking for videos to play on the screen for you guys. You guys don't realize how hard it is to be live while looking for video clips to share with you guys and keeping up with comments while keeping the thought that you have in your head as to what you're going to talk about without effing up. You guys don't consider that, do you? And I'm not talking about the people that actually do support me, but a lot of people don't consider how hard it can be to pay attention to multiple things on top of me having my son in the background. Okay, I will go live while my son is with me. And sometimes he'll be coughing and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should end the live. I should end the live. But then I don't. I just put him on my lap. And then that's a problem. People will complain that I put him on my lap and I'm a terrible mom. I swear to you guys, I don't know what to do anymore. That's why I kind of like really said, let me fall back from doing the actual lives. Because it's like, at a point, it's like, is it even worth it for me to be going through this type of backlash for just trying to point out the truth? Anyways, I posted this. This is her Facebook. And, oh shit. So Brianna took all of her reels with Janelle down, but she has a video with her.
I love my baby. I love.
Oh, you would think that she would take this down. Oh, but maybe because it has 2.3 million views. Oh, interesting. Do you notice the only thing that she has that has 2.3 million views is of her and her man? I mean, well, her ex. Wow. Okay. Well, the children got her 1.4.
Just me and my twin in them.
So cute. Them kids are so cute. Anyway, yeah, that speaks volumes. That speaks, wow. Another one?
Eyes on me, apply that.
Pressure. I find it very odd that Brianna would remove all of her reels with Janelle on it, but not with the truth. Speaks volumes, huh? Anyhow, let me move on to the next. Well, Janelle didn't remove this with her laughing like a hyena in the background every freaking second.
Making me feel good. That's what I'm talking about, girl. There's gonna be one of my characters y'all gonna see me play. His name gonna be Uncle Ennis. We're gonna call him Uncle Ennis. Coming to a screen there. I'm looking for me a little nice tenderoni on here. Uncle Ennis is looking for a nice little tenderoni today. Send me some stars and I might take me to that Mars. Send me some stars, I'll meet you at Mars, girl. You see what I'm saying? Uncle Ennis. Uncle Ennis is ready for the summertime, girl. Look at me, a nice little tenderoni. I'll pay your tuition for your sophomore year of college, girl. Why not this face? Ain't nothing wrong with the face, ain't nothing wrong with the case, you see me? You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Uncle Eddie. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, girl. I got me a nice little tenderoni car right there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do nothing, just touch a little spit right there. Just touch little Edis. You ain't gotta touch big Edis, just touch little Edis. Talk to me nice in my ear. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do now. Uncle Edis is ready. Hey. Hey, Taquita. How you doing? How old you is, girl? Michaela, what's going on?
Okay, y'all. That's enough cringing for me, at least. I honestly did not watch this entire video, and it's but how many minutes? About 10 minutes. I didn't ever watch the whole thing. If anything, if I go live, I'll watch it with you guys, but she laughs so uncontrollably that it's, to me, cringy. You guys just love when I say the word cringe. Yes, it's cringe. As an adult, you can tell when somebody's being fake, and, well, an adult that's woke to bullshit and basic manipulative tactics, ways to make somebody into you. You make them think that you're super into them. You laugh at all of their jokes even though they're not funny. There were a bunch of people in her corner, I guess her people that were watching. They're like, damn, Bree, it's not even that funny. I swear. Read the comments for yourself. Go on there. Her own people were telling her, okay, Bree, I get it. It's not that funny though. It's just, you're overdoing it. And also, some of her people under one of her posts where she says that she's not vengeful, and she's just happy and unbothered. Some of her people were like, I love you, Bree, but you can't be that happy if you're constantly having to tell people you're happy. Anyway, I wonder what triggered this whole thing. Like, what made her and Janelle go through whatever the hell they went through to where they both, no longer have each other on their platforms. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my alarm. I don't know what happened, but part of me is like, was it her post that she posted yesterday? Shout out to Sage in the City. Let me go over there. So yesterday, Brianna posted, I thank God every day I can post real-time videos and photos of my kids and not keep reposting old stuff because I don't have a relationship with them. Y'all, please get y'all relationships right with y'all kids and stop fronting for social media. Now, Brianna, for you to be speaking like this is ridiculous because there was a point where you were posting old videos of your children with fresh haircuts, fresh outfits, as if they were new when they were back when you were with the truth. Okay? You posted those things, those old videos, so that your followers would think that you were spending time with your kids and recording them before they got on the bus. You can't fool the masses the way that you think you can. Because I guarantee you, half of your subscribers that watch you, they're not watching you because they actually fuck with you. They're watching you because they want to point out the inconsistencies in the lies that you tell. I mean, I give you views because this is what I'm doing. I'm pointing out the lies. Not that I want to. And again, I have not been watching her. I have not been checking her Instagram, her TikTok. I don't even know anything about her, that damn trashy website I told you guys about, Bigo. Has she even gone on Bigo? You guys, the desperation is real. She went on Bigo for the money, and Bigo is trash. Matter of fact, let me remind you what type of website Bigo is. I had made a screen record for you guys a while back. When I say a while back, just like maybe a week or two ago. And I was planning on going live, but I keep changing my mind because the energy got to feel right for me. Like if I'm going to go live, I got to feel the energy for me to do it. Give me a sec. Okay, y'all brace yourselves. So this right here is Bigo. I've never in my life seen anything like this. You guys, this is a homeless guy on Bigo begging for money. Okay? No shame to his game if this is how he wants to do it. But the game has gotten so lazy to where people do everything online. Everything is online. It kind of like worries me. Like, what is this world turning into? Like, this dude is literally on live just say, give me $1. This is the website that Brianna chose to go on. Okay?
Just $1 or something. Just trying to get $40, please. Anybody have $1 or something they can spare, please? Just trying to get money for food, soap and deodorant stuff, please. Any of y'all could just send $1 to help me, please.
Mind you, this is not me shaming the homeless, but his name is Homeless Tay. So if you're going to coin the name Homeless Tay, that gives me the idea that you ain't trying to work. You ain't trying to. He seems like he's able-bodied, but he coins the name Homeless Tay. That's really sad. That is really sad. But this is Bigo. Look at this.
Fuck videos. You feel me? That's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna keep playing these videos and showing all these purple names. That's so many songs you could use. Good morning. Great grandpupils.
God forgive me. I'm not, trying to be so judgmental to where I'm like everybody on Bigo is kooky. But if you have ever checked out that website and you found it to be entertaining, that gives me the idea that you're a toxic individual, because that page is so, that app is so toxic that my phone will sometimes overheat. Just like, I don't even have to be on it for long. It'll overheat. It's almost like, nope, sorry, you can't, nope, I'm not letting you watch this shit. And it's to the point where every time I have downloaded it, I have never kept it in my phone for longer than a week. It's been on for about maybe a month or two, only because I have a friend that has a Bigo channel that I would sometimes go on and talk to my friend on. And my friend she's normal. She just comes on and she plays music. You'll find some normal people on Bigo, but for the most part, it's a big mess. I promise you. Check it out for yourself. You'll see. But back to what I was talking about. I feel like Brianna going out back to back and Janelle not being around could have been a part of why they split. I don't know. Y'all. I'm sorry. I just had to play that, y'all. Please excuse me. But that girl, like she claims she's that girl. I guess she's too big for Janelle now. I don't know. She doesn't include him in her outings. The other day he went live and he was literally on live for a few minutes and she calls him and you can hear them having a conversation and then he ends the live. And I think to myself, like, what the hell was that about? Like, and then from there, it just went downhill, I guess. But their conversation, for that brief second, of couple of seconds of hearing them, it didn't sound like they were on good terms. It sounded like, a couple that was going through some shit. But the fact that he ended his live, like, yo, can't she see that you're live and she want to call you while you're live? Like, you barely get that much of attention. So it's like, why is she trying to rain on your parade? Okay, so real quick, let me just look at this. She wanted people to see that she got 5.4 million views or engagement or whatever. 5.7 million post engagement. She said, somebody said my reach and views was down. Man, I got 3.2 million followers and my reach says up to 808K. Stop playing with yourself. I'm that girl. Nice to see that you're so confident. Nice to see. But anyways, I'm going to end this after I talk about LaTruth. I guess Janelle has endured enough, more than he can handle, when dealing with a woman going through a divorce that's still worried about her ex-husband. Maybe that could be it. And he is more focused on his career. I mean, he has no children. Why would he tie himself down with a woman like Brianna when his career can be going far? Could be. But I feel like being with her definitely was detrimental to his growth. So LaTruth's birthday is today. Happy blessed day, LaTruth. He's having a celebration. And I came across a post. Basically calling LaTruth a fraud for having his followers come to his birthday party and pay, right? Give me one sec. So basically, this page is claiming that LaTruth is scheming his fans. He's throwing his birthday party at a lounge that will already be having some sort of event there, and he's going to use the people at the event as if they're his fans and, front like he actually has supporters, right? That's what they're saying right now. And they pointed out that the entire event is free. That's false. That's false. If it's his birthday and he's charging a cover for his birthday, he can do that. It's his party, right? Secondly, who's to say that the event that's being held around the same time is going to be in the same area? Like, I don't know how this lounge is built. You guys, if you've ever been there, please let me know. Is it just one floor? Like, do you think that maybe he rented the bottom or top floor? Like, we don't know. I don't know. Only people that attend can attest to it. So hopefully they didn't do any foul play. And when I say foul play, somebody had brought up to me that these people would probably purchase all the free tickets just so that the truth would lose guests. Who knows? If you got time to make a bunch of emails and book tickets, you got a lot of time on your hands, and that's pretty sad. You guys focus on all the things that LaTruth does, but you get mad when we focus on all the things that Brianna does. It just doesn't make any sense. Brianna asked you guys to man down, stop doing this. She doesn't want nothing attached to her that's negative, right? Shortly after, she's back in your group posting and giving you guys information to repost. That shit is so backwards to me for somebody that's so unbothered. She gives you information to post in your groups, and you guys are continuously speaking on the truth, but you get mad when other people continuously speak on her. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. How do you expect people to stop if you guys continue to spread your lies and your bullshit? How? It's not going to happen. So anyways, I guess once something bigger comes out and Brianna's afraid that she's going to get in trouble, she'll come back and ask you guys to cease fire once again. But I guess it's going to just have to get to that point. And if it indeed, her and Jonelle did split, I can almost guarantee that Jonelle is going to be their next victim who's going to be exposed and attacked. It's really sad. He put himself in this, so I can't feel bad for the dude, and I refuse to feel bad for him. He knew what he was getting into when he got with her. Okay, so back to LaTruth. So I know a few people told me that they're going to the party, so I can't wait for them to update me on how everything went. Can't wait to see pictures, videos, whatever. But I want to point this out. For the people that are speaking on LaTruth, scamming his viewers, his fans, supporters, whatever you want to call it, by asking them to pay a cover to enter his party, right? What are your views on Brianna having people pay a cover to go to events that never happened? You know, Chicago, New York. No explanation, no nothing. It just never happened. But you guys don't call her out on her bullshit. But you want to rain on his parade on his birthday. Hopefully everything goes well. He has a nice crowd. Nobody comes for the BS. And it's safe. That's all I wish, is that he has a safe, wonderful birthday party. Because regardless of however you guys look at the dude, he can be narky to you. He does do a lot of narky things, I ain't gonna lie. But that does not mean he deserves what he's going through. He really doesn't. He really doesn't. To be lied on about domestic violence is one of the lowest of lows. It's actually sickening. And to anybody that is a survivor of DV and you guys are familiar with this story and you support Brianna, I really, really, really feel bad for you. Because you are lost. If you can't see through the bullshit, all the proof that has ever been put out there, and you still support this woman that claims she was abused, I feel sorry for you. Oh, I forgot to mention all the broken promises. Brianna claiming that she was starting a domestic violence group for people, and she was going to be helping battered women find homes and stuff like that, ways to escape. She was going to do all this for you guys, and it never happened. That was 7 months ago. But none of you guys care, huh? All you focus on is the truth, calling him a clout chaser and saying all these things. It's really sad that the focus is on the least important things. And one last thing before I go. I look back and I see how everything went down with Jackie O and how she passed away after having surgery. It's pretty weird, but I saw some videos of Jackie after she did her surgery and she looks perfectly fine. She looks healthy and happy and she's doing her vlog. Whatever transpired, I hope that the truth comes out, and whoever has any foul play associated with her losing her life, I pray that justice is served and they go under the jail. I will be going live, but if you guys are coming for me to talk about this, you're in for the wrong live. My next live, before I start talking about this again, is just going to be me chilling. And if you guys don't want to partake, that's fine. Me chilling, talking with my sister, and just vibing. And if you guys, again, are interested in some positive vibes, you'll check it out. Other than that, I wanted to say I was very, very worried for Toya. You know Toya, the truth sister. So happy that she's okay. She had her surgery before Jackie did. And I'm pretty sure after she found out that Jackie passed away, she was probably like super thankful that she survived her surgery. So God bless her. And I hope that her results are everything that she wished for. Because you guys don't know. You don't know what people are feeling. That's why I will never judge anybody for having surgery. I've also thought of doing certain things, but to be quite honest with you, if the money's not there, or if I don't know, if I feel like other things like me getting my life together is more important, now that's the last thing on my mind. They're actually doing what they're doing because they saved up for it. So y'all could miss me with that, because I've seen some comments like, how is she getting surgery when she lives how she lives and whatnot? She saved for it. She wanted to get it done. She got it done. Confidence going to be on 1,000. And once your confidence is up, you can literally rule the world. I swear by it. I swear by it. Confidence is everything. But y'all, I think I spoke enough for today. If you guys are watching this live, it's because I'm pre-recording and just posting it so that you guys could chat while you listen. Because it's always fun having people to talk to while you watch a live. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you on my next one. And again, like I said, it's just going to be me chilling with my sis. My real sister, that is. Peace, y'all.